What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in. Today in this video, guys, I'm super hyped about this one. I'm gonna act like I just first came to DeFi Kingdoms and like, dude, I'm new to DFK. I want to get started in this game. How do I do this junk? We're gonna go and get into this like we're brand new. Guys, I made several deep dive videos, so if you guys like what you see in this demo, well, what the snap? Check it out. All right, let's go ahead and do this. I'm gonna zoom myself small. And guys, let's go and get started with the character. And better yet, let's play them jams. Alright, so here we go. DFK, what the snap? Okay, so we are still waiting. Alright guys, we landed on the map. Okay, so I'm new to DFK and I'm like, what the snap is this? This is a cool game. Well, I already created my guy. His name is Ricky Bobby and he's got 0 Joule to his name. Help a friend out. I'm just kidding, guys. Okay, so we got the portal, we got the marketplace, we got the tavern, docks, all kinds of cool stuff. But guys, when you're in DFK, I'm just going to give you guys a TLDR on these guys. This community is fire. Also, on top of that, these devs, they come up with everything. Just because you see something on a map doesn't mean it's there for no reason. Like for example, what is this fountain? Well, actually, if you hover over it, what the snap? What just happened? This is a quest? What? Alright, so this is a quest. You can actually use this to get some DFK tiers. You don't really need to know too much about that, but if you want to summon, you go to the portal. You know, this portal over here, you click on the portal. Now, this is something important to understand. If you're first getting into here and you want to summon a warrior, or a hero, you have to have a hero with another hero. But guys, it's okay. If you can only afford one hero, don't worry about it. You can rent another one and you guys can have some babies. So here, this is where you'll put your hero, and this is where the tiers go. So that little fountain, you can get some tiers up there. But you don't have to do that. You can also go questing in the professions with either fishing, you can go gardening, you can go foraging, mining, but right now there's only 2 quests. Depending on when you see this video, you're only able to do foraging and fishing. So, hey, what the snap? But it's okay. There are several items that are pretty cool. I'm going to show you these items now. So here are some of the cool items you can get. These actually sell for money, so you can get these. We're going to come back to this. I just wanted to give you guys like a quick overview so you guys make sure you know you need to get these pet eggs because you just need to. And they're cheap. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. They ain't cheap. They're extremely hard to get, as you can see right here. Quick tip. The best way to get these items is, for example, if you want to do foraging, make sure you use a forager with high skills and high luck. So with foraging, you want to have 2 skills that are good. The 2 skills that you want to look for that are good are dexterity and intelligence. Something to keep in mind. I'll explain all that more in later. This is going to be a bit of a long one, but hey, this is a full guide and this is just like a walkthrough as if you're new. So say for example you hire here or add your hero. So now you need to summon. You're either going to add another hero or hire one. Now you can hire any and every hero you want and you can pay like a little cheap price and be like, what the snap? But a hero is not a hero is not a hero is not a hero is not a hero. Make sure you guys watch my other videos on how to make another hero. But basically TLDR is certain heroes pair with other heroes to make, well, an advanced class or an elite class or an exalted class. They make different classes. Now you guys are listening like, what the moron? This is like classes, who even cares? Okay, well, they sell for more money. Maybe you care now. Just so you can understand that, and they have higher skills. A basic class, basically its levels can only 4x. Now with a advanced class, they can go up by 4.5x. And then with a elite class, they can go up by 5x. So technically, the elite classes are going to be way stronger than the basic classes. Something to keep in mind. So now you guys are looking at all these heroes and you're like, okay, that's cool and all, but I just want to buy some stuff. Well, Ricky Bobby is going to go ahead and take you to the gardens. If you want to farm some of this jewel, what you're going to need to do is set up a seed box. This is literally just a gamified dex. Well, this part is. And in fact, this is my favorite song of all time. Like, bro, this is where it's at. We jamming in the gardens, baby. This is that ham music. Like, you know, you farm out ham and it goes nuts in ham. Whatever. So you can see the different pairs. You got Jewel MIS, you got Jewel Zaya, you got Jewel Fantom. You got all kinds of different pools. Jewel 1, Jewel Matic. Make sure you guys look into the docs to understand like the emission rates, to understand the withdrawal fees, and there are no deposit fees. You can also watch my original video I made like 3 months ago when I first covered DeFi Kingdoms. It basically talked about everything with the locked and unlocked rewards. I know you guys are looking at these APRs and like, woo, these are good APRs. Well, remember there's an asterisk, the base emission rate currently for the, okay. So the APR is calculated using, whatever. The point is some of this is locked and some is unlocked. So the unlocked jewel you can actually use, sell, recompound, but the locked jewel is locked up. Now, there are secrets to get that locked jewel. And that has something to do with the miners. Now, why do you guys want to have some good LP pairs and tokens? Just giving you some alpha. I know this is a beginner guide, but the gardeners, yes, the gardeners, I've heard rumors and word that if you have a gardener with one of these pairs and you have a large portion of the pool, that is actually more beneficial to you as a gardener. Don't tell me I didn't tell you that. Anyways, this is the gardens, similar to Sushi Swap, whatever. You just get 2 paired tokens and deposit them. If you want to deposit them, you literally hit deposit, and it'll have like a little arrow to provide liquidity. So as you can see here, you got this. Oh, I didn't add this. Okay, let me go add the Jewel and USDC. Like, impermanent loss is going to be righteous here. So yeah, you can deposit them in here. Now, once you deposit them seeds, you got to go plant those seeds, and then you deposit them back to where you did deposit. So same junk, different day. Now the fun happens whenever you want. Hey, look at the bunnies. That's so cool. You guys already knew the bunnies were there. Like, woof woof, bark bark. Hey, it's Clifford. Clifford the black dog. He's black. He looks like chocolate. All right, so you can harvest right here. When you harvest here, this is where you're gonna harvest your rewards. You get your jewel. They're gonna be locked, unlocked, yada, yada, yada. You guys get the point. Okay, so locked jewel is locked. You cannot touch it. It'll only unlock after time, or you have a miner which come into the professions. So now I'm assuming you understand this part. If you don't, I'll sum it up right now. Summing it up, the seed box is where you deposit your LP tokens, and the harvest box is where you claim your rewards. Seed box, deposit tokens, just like Sushi Swap, you get sushi tokens. Harvest is where you get them. Now you got them jewel tokens. What can you do? Well, you can go over to the bank. The bank is where you deposit them. This is like your sushi, your X sushi, like this is like your fun jam hun, what the snap stuff. So you can deposit in here, and you can see this is automatically accruing a higher and higher jewel price. And what goes into these rewards are, first, it gives you a third of the generated trading fees. Second, when someone summons, a portion of that summoning fee goes to the bank. So that's where this value accrual comes from. Just think of it like more action, more trading, more playing around in DeFi Kingdoms. Well, that basically accrues to a higher X jewel price. Hence why 1 X jewel is worth 1.628 jewel. Now, guys, what's next? What? We're going to go to the professions. This is where the quest's at. So, we got the forager, gardener, fisher, miner. What? All right, so right now we can do the forager or the fisher. Now, let me show you the items. These items sell for stuff. This gold value, I don't think I'm going to sell myself short, because I know and I remember when I was in RuneScape, I used to sell like the tin and copper ores that I mined and took forever to level up my guy, swinging my stinking pickaxe when I'm level 5 mining. at that copper ore, and it literally took me like 500 hours. And then finally I got level 2 and I finally got that piece of copper. And after like 8 hours worth of work, I went to the pot shop, aka the marketplace or whatever. I called it the pot shop because it looked like a little pot. And I sold my ore and all the stuff, and I got 30 gold. And I was like, bro, I can't even buy a wooden dagger with this. Can someone throw me a handout? And I just thought I was doing awesome. This is fun. Whatever. The point and the reason why I gave that story is because when the grand exchange came, what happened? Well, copper and tin, they were selling at like 14, 15 gold a pop. And it's like, I had a full bag of 28. I sold them all out. I was doing it like, well, not like clockwork. I mean, it took forever. But after I got a really high mining level, I would just go back there for kicks, and I literally just touch the rock, and it's like magic. It's like copper, 10, done. Like, that's how fast I mine it now. But, well, not now. It's been like 8 years since I played the game. But I still remember it because it was a lot of fun, and it's basically what I did. So you can see these are the different items. Me personally, I would say wait for something like the Grand Exchange or wait till summoning comes up. And you can see these are the different items you have. You got the prices and you have the rarity. So right now this is the USD price. So basically you find some ragweed, you get it 5 cents. Or, well, look at these. Like a shimmer scale, $1.30, a buck, $2. Guys, this is free. Like, you're literally fishing and going in these quests and you're finding this junk for free. This is just what the prices are now. Of course, they can go up, down, whatever. But you have, not guaranteed, but you have a 23% chance of getting these. And 9.2 for the 9.02. And then 4.02, 1.02 for all these. So you can see the different rarities. Now, keep in mind, when you're going for these different runes or the fish, the thistles, whatever, these different things that you're getting, they may have more value in the future. So you can sell yourself short, or they could have no value in the future because, like, maybe people realize it's not as valuable as the speculation is. So then they could be worth more now. I don't know. Time will tell. We'll see what happens. But you play the game. You do what you want. You farm it and you earn it by playing these quests. You literally click on the Fisher or Fisher Tom if you want to fish. And you say, yeah, I want to select a hero. Now, this is any of the heroes that you have. Keep in mind that if you're going to use a miner with a fishing quest, it's going to take 7 stamina. And 5 stamina for heroes with fishing. Why is this important? Well, if your hero has 25 stamina, that means I can go questing 5 times if I'm a fisher. Now, if I'm a miner and I go fishing, I only get 3 times because it's 7 stamina. So 7, 14, 21, and then I have 4 left over, and it's like, what the snap. So that is the questing portion. So you just get items and goodies. Now, the gardener and the miner, they will be coming soon. Now, let's go back to the tavern. Because, well, not back, but let's go to the tavern. This is where you can buy some heroes. So after you're farming them in the garden, this is where you can sell some of your jewel for some heroes. Now, in my opinion, me personally, I'm bullish on the Gen 1, Gen 0 heroes with 10 out of 10 summons. I explain why in several other videos and in Discord, but TLDR is more people will be wanting them, and it'll just be too much into this video. This is just a beginner's guide. You can buy the heroes here, and you can see all these stats and features. Now, what you need to know about this is the pirate is the main class, and then you also have the thief. This is important for summoning and questing, because certain traits and certain characters are better at certain skills than others. Just think of it like Pokemon. You don't send Pikachu out there with a ground Pokemon. When I say ground, I mean like a rock Pokemon, because it literally just destroys the electric Pokemon. It's not good for it. And same thing with a fire Pokemon. You don't send Charizard against Blastoise. I mean, Blastoise would be like, bro, are we really doing this? Like, just drop your items and just leave now. No. Like, no. This doesn't happen. So, like, for example, a pirate. You don't want to send this pirate fishing. I know it's counterintuitive. You think they do fishing, but apparently they suck at fishing. So, no. Pirates suck at fishing. What are pirates good at? Well, make sure you guys check out that guide I just made on everything DeFi Kingdoms. But if you guys don't want to watch that, that's fine. We'll just show you this. What are pirates good at? Well, basically nothing much. So pirates are okay, and suck, and eggs. They suck eggs. Not good. So let's move on to the next. What else we got? Hence why he's the lowest on the floor price. No offense, pirate, but bro, get some like better junk. What is it? Let's use the warrior. The warrior, 42 jewel. Is that a good price? All right, so we got a warrior, and it's like, okay, warrior. Ooh, he could be a good miner. Okay. And yeah, that's about it. The warrior sucks eggs at everything else. So we go ahead and take a look at the warrior, and like, yeah, bro, that's a warrior. So what else do we need to know about it? Well, the warriors do certain things. Remember, he's good at mining. So if his mining skill sucks, well, he sucks eggs. So he doesn't have mining because it's not in green. He's best at gardening. This is his main thing. So if you ever have a question, just hover over the junk and it will tell you. Like endurance, boom. What does it say? Oh, he's got +2, +4. So this guy, good endurance. Well, he's just got bonus endurance at least. And he's a pretty lucky guy. Now, this is just telling its gender. It's a male. And this is telling its class, like Arctic, whatever, fire, this tree or something. What is this? No, this is forest. What was I thinking? And then you also have dark, because this guy's dark, I guess. I don't know. That's just his stat. I don't know much about the dark stats yet. They haven't given enough information about him, but maybe they'll come into play soon. This is his health. He's got 150, and then he's got 25 mana. So pretty nice, and this is his number. XP, this is how much XP he needs to level up. Like this guy, he's like, bro, I'm level XP 2000, you need to level me up. If you don't level them up, and I'll show you where to do that, these guys will sit at lower levels. When you level up, you actually increase certain stats. Commons only increase small stats. Uncommons increase, actually commons don't increase bonus stats, they just increase in general. Nothing good. Commons or uncommons actually increase in extra stats. Then you have rares, which increase in more stats, and then you have legendary, which increase even more stats, and then mythic, which increase the most stats. Now, let me show you some sexy mythic cards. Like these boys. Like these cards, they are hot, man. Like I would go on a date with them. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. But anyways, maybe I'd send one of my heroes on a date with him. I would send him inside the, what is that called? Spawning? Or no, it's the, inside the portal, and I'll have them go do their thing. Make a baby, right? But anyways, that's the legendary. Legendary are okay. I think the mythics are sexy, man. Like these cards are like fire, man. Look at this. I mean, dude, they sell some for some premium prices. But I mean, look at these cards. Wait, you can't see them. They're all black. Because like, oh, dude. Of course, they're all naked when we look at them. Of course. Okay. Thanks for clothing yourselves, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay, so you guys can see these are pretty hot cards. Like these are fire sauce. They're so sparkly and okay, well, whatever. Who cares about the sparkliness? These cards, they can actually level up better than others do. Now, I know that's not important to you now, but me being a gamer, I understand how important stats are. The higher your stats, well, the more you can make in this game because you're able to find better items. You can beat other people in PvP, get their land drops. You know, you want to be that guy in RuneScape to where you're in the wilderness, you're wearing that Santa hat, and then you see that other guy on the field who thinks he's all cool sauce, wearing all the dragon armor and fancy stuff, and you're like, bro, I got level 99 magic, I got level 99 defense, you better drop your items now, or I'm just going to shoot you down. Okay, I'll drop. He drops them, you shoot him down, and then you go take the items anyways. Why not? Alright, so you see that point with, well, you understand the mythics. That's the power of them with PvP. Right now you have questing. So, Jewel depends on more people coming into the game and playing the game, and it's the same thing with the heroes. So the heroes and the jewel have to both see some love together. It's a, what is that called? A cyclical relationship. So it's not just a hero is a hero is a hero is a hero. I mean, if you're buying your first hero, go ahead, just play around with it, see what you want to do. Not financial advice. But keep in mind, like the common cards, they're common for a reason. That means they're very common. Now, the mythic cards are very rare, and they're very rare for a reason. Because this is how you can summon them, by rarities. This is common. Like, so easy to summon. This is uncommon. That's okay. This is rare. It's like, what? That's rare? And then it's legendary, and it's like, I need my glasses. And then it's like mythic, and it's like, dude, I don't even see mythic on this chart. My eyes are broken. Are you sure it's on there? Well, it's there. Trust me, it's there. And it's just hard to get. That's why they sell for more. Let me turn down this music because it is like extremely loud, but I like the music. So the point is you have these different heroes. They do different tasks and they do different things. They're quote unquote your money makers inside this game. And it's an ongoing relationship between Jewel and the heroes. Now, why is this? Well, because the heroes are priced in Jewel. So if you're like, okay, bro, I'm going to speculate, and I think the price of Jewel is going to go 10x. Well, good for you, Johnny. Now let's go ahead and give you a case study with the Gen 0 heroes. The Gen 0 heroes launched at 1,000 to 2,000 Jewel. They were priced in Jewel, which was about $8,000, maybe $6,000 at the time for 1,000 to 2,000 Jewel. Okay? That's to get a hero. What does a hero cost now? Well, let's go and ask the agent. How much does a Gen 0 hero cost? Like, what is the floor price on these jokers? What is so special about them? Well, first is the infinite summons. We aren't going to do Mythic because it will blind your eyes how intense these prices are. So we're going to go down to Rare. Rare is actually the lowest one, but I just went ahead and swept the board and I said, let's do Common. You can see the floor price right now is $59.49, aka 6,000. So now you see there is 6,000 as a floor price. So if it was 3 months or 2 months ago at 2,000 Jewel and now it's 6,000, well, that's a 3x in price. Nah, Jewel did better than that. It did a 6x. Okay, Johnny, it's priced in Jewel. So it did a 6x plus a 3x. That's an 18x. Can you calculate that? Anyways, the point is that is where the value is in these Gen Zeros, is the infinite summons. I know that doesn't make any sense to you now. This is a beginner's guide, but just remember some random butterfly just told you that, and just keep that in the back of your head. So we understand those aspects. That's great and all. Let's go on to the next jump. We've already done the professions. We've done the portal. We've done the tavern. We've done the bank, garden, and well, the marketplace is next. The vendor, this is where you can sell your items where you went questing. Questing is great. Awesome. By the way, guys, at the end of this video, I'll tell you a couple strategies you guys can use. Of course, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just going to tell you some different strategies you can take into place so you guys can understand it. Let me check my notes to make sure I'm doing this right. First, DFK. Okay, go over heroes. Don't buy what you earn. Get the jewel. Okay, I did that. Quest with the hero. Got it. Chill. Okay, I didn't chill. Let's chill. Talk about stuff. I talked about stuff. Do I really need this note? Nah. Okay, no, I don't really need this note, so we're going to go ahead and delete it. Whatever. Now we go to the trader. The trader, this is where you can trade your items. You can literally trade your items here or at the vendor, which is on the other side, for some gold. The gold is worth something. It's worth, well, what someone says it's worth. No, I'm just kidding, guys. There is actually a price chart, and it trades for about 3 cents per gold or something like that. But this is, the marketplace is basically where you make your swaps. So if you want to buy some synthetics, some sushi, whatever you want to buy, you can enter it here. This is literally just like Uniswap. Self-explanatory. If you guys don't know what this is, well, start looking at some other DeFi videos so you guys can understand that a bit. And then you also have Druid up here. This is just like enabling you to create your own pool. So if you want to create a pool for like a rune or like some DFK tiers or for a certain item, you can do that. And then you can also buy some seeds. These seeds do different things, as in like, well, it allows you to make different LP tokens. I mean, think about it. You got to get the seeds, you got to plant them, then you got to harvest. So what are your seeds? Oh, they're different tokens that you just buy. It's just a play on words. It's kind of cool. I like it. Now you also have the docks. This is basically your bridge. It actually takes you to one of the bridges on any swap, and this will allow you to basically bring your tokens over. Self-explanatory. I don't need to go over that, but TLDR is getting on Harmony 1. That's it. Oh, and I forgot to mention, how do you get onto Harmony 1? Well, there are a couple of ways. You have the Terra bridge, the Terra.money bridge. That will bring you from Binance Smart Chain or from Terra to Harmony 1. Make sure when you bring funds over here that the funds that you bring over are funds that are able to be used on the blockchain now, or on the chain at least. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're bringing, like, let's say for example, I don't know, a token with very low liquidity over here, well, it's going to be complete wreckage. So say for example, I brought some 1inch tokens, and I was like, yeah, I bring 1inch because like I know what I'm doing. Let me go ahead and swap it for Aave. Let me just show you guys the slippage on this. Let's do 1,000. There's insufficient liquidity for this trade. There's not a lot of liquidity on Harmony 1 right now. So this is something you need to understand. I mean, look, dude, not even 10 1inch. Oh, wait, no, we got one. We're getting a 99% off. That's the price impact. It's crazy. Make sure you guys are bringing tokens over that can actually be swapped. Now that you guys understand that, there is another way of doing it. There is the centralized exchange option, and that is bringing the one token, like the Harmony token. You can get this on KuCoin. There's a link in the description below, so you guys can get started with KuCoin if you guys want to do that. And there's other exchanges as well. Me personally, I think KuCoin works pretty well. Not financial advice, but yeah. Now, when you guys try to withdraw from KuCoin and ask for your one address, I thought I have this MetaMask address. It's like the 0x address. Like, what? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, no, it does make sense. This is what you do. You literally go to OneScan. This address you have up here, we're going to copy, whatever, and we're going to go to OneScan. So in order for me to get my address on OneScan, I paste it in, and it says, bro, this is your address. Take it or leave it. And I say, that's a good idea. So I'm going to say, all right, let's go and paste this address in right here. If you guys want to donate to Ricky Bobby, well, here's his addy. That's a long addy. So you guys can donate to there if you want. I'm just kidding. Ricky Bobby will much appreciate it. So we go ahead and hit enter. Let's see what Ricky Bobby's got. All right, so Ricky Bobby, this is his one address. I'm going to use this for exchanges. Notice how this 0x address, actually you can't. It keeps going away. I'll show it to you later. This one address is going to be the address you use for exchanges. Okay? Now, if I go back, I'm going to go ahead and scroll back so you guys can see what the other address is so you can donate to Ricky Bobby. I'm just kidding. No. It won't show up. What the snap? I'll have to do it somewhere else. Let's just get out the stinky handy dandy notes. All right, so here's the 0x address right here. This address is my MetaMask address. This has nothing to do with the one address. 0x is your EVM compatible Harmony 1 chain, whatever you want to call it. It's on your MetaMask. This is going to be what you want to send between MetaMask and MetaMask. But if you're going from an exchange, you need this one address, and you can get this on the Harmony Explorer. And so you go ahead and deposit the funds from the exchange onto your MetaMask using this one address. Once you have the tokens on one, now you can go ahead and swap on the marketplace and get some Jewel and provide liquidity. Now, I didn't talk to you guys about the meditation circle yet. This is a little bit more advanced. You can also go to this wishing well right here. This is also a quest, so you can get some tiers. But this meditation circle is how you can level up your heroes. So remember, when you get 2000 XP, you can actually level up here. You literally say enter and choose the stats you want to boost. Now it depends on the certain heroes that you have, but you literally just add the hero and select the stats you want to boost. Remember, there are certain heroes that can be boosted certain ways because they have certain levels. Like common can only boost so many, uncommon can boost more, rare can boost more, and so on. And once you do this, it'll say how many required runes. If you remember, this is the Shavas rune. You need the runes to level up. You find these in quests or you can buy them. Let's go back and explain some strategies and how you can get started. The very first strategy you guys can use is, well, withdrawing your tokens from an exchange or using the bridge on Terra.money and bringing it into the Harmony 1 ecosystem. Now, once you have it in the ecosystem, you can swap for Jewel and go over into the gardens. If you guys remember, let's go to the menu. The gardens are right here. And when you go into these gardens, you can LP a token and go into the seed box. And then you can harvest your funds. Those Jewel tokens you get, you can either stake them in the bank or you can re-LP them. So you can sell half of the Jewel into whatever LP token you want and deposit back into the pool to compound your rewards. Keep in mind, some are locked and some are unlocked. Now, those tokens, great, whatever. Instead of doing the bank, instead of doing the compounding, you can be like, bro, I'm bullish on Jewel. I only want to hold Jewel. You can go ahead and bring them over to the bank and single side stake them. And that's one thing to do as well. Now, if you're like, I got some Jewel in the bank, I got LPs in the bank, they doing well, what now? Well, you can go buy a hero. You can use a hero to buy in quests, and that's it. Those are the 3 different strategies. Now, it gets more advanced. You can do a lot more. Make sure you guys check out some of the other videos I made to get more advanced strategies, but that's just so you can keep that in mind. If you guys enjoyed this video and want to get some more strategies and what I'm doing in the market, there is a link in the description below to Patreon and our Discord channel where you guys are the Discord. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's go ahead and leave you guys with a wisdom one-liner. We're in Proverbs chapter 13, verses 6. I hope you guys like this beginner's guide to DeFi kingdoms and how you can get started today. Not financial advice, not a financial advisor. Proverbs chapter 13, verses 7. One person pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. That's so funny, man. Listen, one person pretends to be rich, yet has nothing. Another pretends to be poor, yet has great wealth. Remember that, guys. And also, remember this. Millionaires have Lamborghinis. Billionaires have a Volkswagen. Why is that? Because they aren't spending their millions frivolously. Thanks for tuning in, guys. See you in the next one. You guys can also catch me on tweeters. It's at rent a home fast. Like literally, at rent a home fast.